I've got two guests tonight. One is Sky Pinnick, and he's done this sort of thing for Rage Films, filming extreme skiing, and he created a movie titled Enjoy, playing at Joe's throughout November. Also, we have Mark Dvorak. Now, he's one of the extreme skiers who's out there on the slopes, crashing and everything else, and I'm certainly grateful you're both here tonight. You can send a question to news@kohd.com for Sky, number one, and Mark, number two. First of all, let's talk about this movie. Is it 2 hours long? Is it just skiing? What is it?
It is. It's just skiing, and it's about an hour long. It's just a little over an hour, and it's just come out lately. It premiered in Bend. Actually, it was the world premiere in September, and yeah, it's a good time.
We're looking at video of the film here. What goes into shooting something like this? Looks like you traveled to quite a few locations here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's the thing that a lot of people don't know is that making a ski movie is actually a year-long job. It doesn't just happen during the winter months. All over the world, checking out new places and getting ourselves into crazy positions, shooting the footage, and then come about June is when we get back into the studio and we start editing.
Wow, was that you, Mark, right there going down that cliff? Do you see yourself in any of these?
I'm coming up.
Yeah, the skiing world is divided into sort of two sides. There's the jib side, which is what Mark's into, which is rails and jumps and things like that. And then there's the big mountain side, which is some of those heli shots you've seen, which you know the big Alaska peaks.
Okay,
like
talk to us about it, Mark. How do you start doing this? You ski on rails and everything else?
Yeah, just grew up doing it, and then just get to know the right people and get into the aspect of that, man, the jumping and stuff like that, and then just go from there. Yeah.
Well, you're all in one piece, so that's good to see. If I'm a high schooler at home and I'm watching this right now, I'm thinking, this is a job I could do. This sounds like fun. You're doing this.
About probably 2% of the people actually make a living doing it.
Through sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly. We get help from sponsors and stuff at my level, but obviously I work all summer to pay for my winter, and yeah.
Okay,
it's definitely a labor of love. You know, no one's going to really retire off of making ski movies, but unless you're Warren Miller probably, but you know, it's definitely a passion, something that we care about, and it makes going to work every day a lot of fun. So it's a dream job for sure.
Okay, I want you to talk about this guy seated next to you, Sky. We're going to show some footage here of Mark at work, skiing down the slopes and skiing elsewhere. And, talk us through it, if you would.
This is Mark Dvorak at a typical winter's day job. This is what he does. Usually involves, you know, shots like this, getting up early and staying up late. You know, winter where it's really cold and conditions are tough. We're always chasing snow and waiting for light and all these things. People think you just go out and get these shots in a day. Well, man, you can go sit up in Whistler for 10 days before you get any snow that you can do anything in.
I can imagine then the jump has to be right, the landing has to be right.
The jump has to be right, and so you can go out and you can build a jump for 2 days, and then the weather comes in and you don't get to hit it, and you just spent 2 days building something that you don't even get to appreciate. So.
Okay, we're going to tell folks where they can see this film, and we'll be back with more questions here with Mark and Sky right after this on Direct Connect. Sky, both recent graduates of high schools here, one not as recent, but Mark at Redmond High, back when?
03.
03, and for you, Sky?
Yeah, it's been high, and then back in '96.
Okay, you've got a movie that you collaborated on. It's called Enjoy.
It is.
You had said that it's 1% of all the work you do actually makes it on screen. Tell us about the other 99%.
Yeah, it's true. You know, when you're watching the footage on TV, and you're seeing like the best of the best. You know, when the light worked just right, when the snow was just right, and of course when our awesome talent performs just right. Because you see with these rail shots, it may take 100 tries to get that one rail.
You said this was the first time you're seeing it in high definition.
It is. It is. You know, that's really cool about watching this on KOHD is being able to see it in all of its glory, so to speak.
Warren Miller started these films way back when, correct?
Yeah, Warren Miller is I think it's his 58th film this year. So away, and he's been doing it for a while. He's definitely the legend in the business.
Pioneer of it.
Yeah.
It's amazing the things that Mark you're able to do on skis. Is there a big fear factor for you when you're facing one of these rails and you say, I'm going to go from the snow? Yeah, I think you crash into snow, that's not a problem, but crashing onto a rail, that looks painful. You get scared out there?
Yeah, you can't just go out one day and hit a rail. You gotta learn how to do it on the hill, on the slopes, and then once you get comfortable, when you're with the right people, when you decide to give it a whirl on the streets, it definitely hurts and really can be scary, but
You have padding on underneath the parka?
nope, just skin and bones. But.
Any major problems in shooting this? Injuries? Anything like that?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's, it's inherent with what we're doing. There's always injuries that come up. This season we had we take every precaution to make sure everyone's safe, and we're safe doing it. But every once in a while, it's just the nature of the beast. Someone gets hurt. So.
Sure. Well, the good thing about having a sponsor pay for some of this footage is that folks can come out and see it for free, and we want to tell people where they can see this film. It's actually at Joe's.
Yeah.
I always knew it as G.I. Joe's, but they've changed their name now to just Joe's. This is in Bend, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be showing Thursdays throughout November, November 8th, November 15th, November 29th, all at 6 o'clock, and it's also free. That sounds like a good time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be cool. You can come get Mark's autograph there and, meet some of the athletes and the filmmakers involved. Should be a pretty good time. And of course, free popcorn. You can't go wrong.
Do you get that? Do you get autograph requests from the young kids who see a film like this, Mark?
We did, for the world premiere, we did a bunch of autographs.
He's not quite getting mobbed. Walking down the street yet.
Well, we'll give it time. We've come a long way from Redmond Country with the film Enjoy.
We've just slowed down a major tour session. Basically, since the start of September until just a few days ago. We've been on the road, just showing the movie all over the place. I mean, we played New York City a couple nights ago, Innsbruck, Austria the night before that. It's actually playing at Willamette University tomorrow night. So it's all over the place. And then as we were just talking earlier, it's already snowing again. So before you know it, we're going to be up shooting again.
Mark, I hope you can talk about one safety issue that I know is a part of this all. Kids that may be wanting to join this as a profession might have their friends get out there with the camcorder and try something that is just insane. What do you have to say about that? What's the way that you get into the business?
Wear your helmet, obviously, and just stay within your own limits. And if you think you can do it, go for it. But obviously, use your head.
Definitely stay within your limits. That's the big thing from our end is. There's a lot of Kodak courage that seems to come out when the cameras are rolling, or they think they want to try to impress the film guys so they can get into movies. And there's a lot of progression that gets these guys to where they're at. So, it's a lot of practice. Don't think that you can just go out, watch our movie, and go out and do what these guys do just like that, because it takes a lot of work to get to that point.
Okay, well, we appreciate you stopping by today. Again, you can catch that movie Enjoy at Joe's. We've got Keith Blyer now with sports, of course. Keith, how you doing?
I am not.